If you often understand English but still feel lost when people speak to you in real life, this episode is for you. Maybe you hear words you know, but your brain needs a few seconds to catch up, and by the time you're ready to answer, the conversation has already moved on. Today, Laura and I are going to give you real sentences you can use in those exact moments, so that you never have to freeze, smile, and pretend again. In the next few minutes, you will collect a small toolbox of polite, powerful phrases for everyday situations, and you will practice them with us, slowly and calmly. Before we go deeper, hi Laura, welcome back. It's really good to have you here with me.
Hi Alex, thank you. It's always a joy to be here with you, and with everyone listening. Hello to all of you, wherever you are right now, in your room, in your kitchen, on a walk, or maybe on the bus. We're really happy you pressed play today.
And to you who are listening, welcome to English Simplified, the podcast. Your presence with us is already priceless. Your presence here with us is a blessing. I truly believe you are not here by accident. The fact that you have a moment, right now, to grow, to learn, to take care of your English, for me, that's a small grace, a quiet gift. Some of you may even whisper in your heart, "Thank you God, for this time," and that's beautiful. Here, we don't chase speed. We don't chase perfection. We build comfort, step by step. So even if life is noisy around you, let this moment be a calm space for your mind, your voice, and your faith in your own progress.
Before we jump into the phrases, let's take one slow breath together. Inhale gently through your nose, hold it for a second, and exhale through your mouth. There is no pressure here. You don't have to remember everything. Just listen, repeat when we invite you, and let these phrases become a little more familiar with every minute.
All right. Today's episode is about something very simple but very important. What to say when English feels difficult in real life. Not in a textbook, not in an exam, but in real conversations, with real people, real noise, and real emotions. We'll focus on polite phrases you can use in shops, at work, on the phone, in meetings, or with new people. These phrases will help you survive the conversation, and then slowly enjoy it.
We're going to divide this episode into small sections. In each section, we'll give you one or two key phrases, a short example, and a moment to repeat with us. If you're alone, you can speak out loud. If you are in public, you can whisper, or even just move your lips. The important thing is that your body practices the words, not only your eyes.
Let's start with one of the most powerful and underestimated phrases in English. Could you please repeat that? This is your safety net phrase. You can use it whenever you did not hear or did not understand something clearly, and you don't want to just guess. I'll say it slowly, and you repeat with me. Could you please repeat that? One more time, a little more naturally. Could you please repeat that? Good. This phrase is polite, simple, and works in almost every context.
Imagine you're in a busy cafe. The barista says something about your order, but there is music, people talking, and you miss half of the sentence. Instead of freezing, you can smile and say, "Sorry, could you please repeat that?" You're not saying, "My English is bad." You're simply saying, "The situation is noisy, please help me understand." Even native speakers do this all the time.
A shorter version you can use with friends or colleagues is, "Sorry, what did you say?" Let's practice it. Repeat, "Sorry, what did you say?" You can choose the version that feels most comfortable to you, but make sure at least one of these is ready in your mouth.
Our next phrase is another essential. Can you help me, please? This is your friendly key for many doors. You can use it in a store, at a train station, at the doctor's office, or even in a new job when you're not sure what to do. Repeat with me. Can you help me, please? Again, paying attention to the rhythm. Can you help me, please? You can add more detail after that. For example, can you help me, please? I'm looking for this address. Or, can you help me, please? I don't understand this form. The important part is to start with a clear, polite request.
Sometimes, the problem is not the volume, but the meaning. You heard every word, but the idea is still unclear. In that case, you can use a very honest and brave phrase, I'm sorry, I don't understand. There is no shame in saying this. In fact, it often makes the conversation better, because the other person can slow down, use simpler words, or repeat the important part. Let's practice. To repeat, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Once more, with a gentle tone. To repeat, I'm sorry, I don't understand. If you want to be more specific, you can add, could you explain it another way? Or could you give me an example? But the basic sentence is already powerful.
You can also connect some of these phrases. For example, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you please repeat that slowly? With one sentence, you are honest about your confusion and you ask for the help you need. That is real communication.
Now, let's move to greetings, because many conversations begin here. A simple, warm phrase you can use when you meet someone for the first time is, nice to meet you. It's short, friendly, and very common. I'll say it, and you repeat. To repeat, nice to meet you. Again, nice to meet you. You can connect it with your name. Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Or hello, I'm Laura. Nice to meet you.
These tiny social phrases are not just decoration. They make people feel comfortable around you. And when other people feel relaxed, they usually speak more clearly, more slowly, and with more patience. So using nice to meet you, thank you, and you're welcome is not just polite, it secretly makes your English life easier. Let's quickly practice, thank you, and you're welcome. Repeat, thank you. And now the answer, you're welcome. You can add so much if you want to sound warmer. Repeat, thank you so much.
Another small but powerful phrase is excuse me. This little key opens space in crowded places and in conversations. You can use it when you want to pass someone in a narrow corridor, when you want to get a waiter's attention in a restaurant, or when you accidentally bump into someone. Repeat with me. Repeat, excuse me. One more time. Excuse me. Notice how this phrase allows you to do something that might be uncomfortable, but in a soft and respectful way. Instead of pushing silently, you create a small bridge with words.
So far, we have looked at phrases that help you survive confusing or busy moments. Before we go to professional situations, let's add 2 more phrases that protect you when English feels too fast or too complex. The first one is, could you please speak more slowly? This is a gentle way to ask the other person to adjust their speed for you. Repeat after me. Could you please speak more slowly? One more time, imagining someone kind in front of you. Could you please speak more slowly? Most people will be happy to slow down when you ask politely, and many will even simplify their vocabulary without you asking.
The second phrase is for when you understand the words, but you need a deeper explanation. It is, could you explain that in more detail? You can use this in class, in a meeting, or even with a friend who is telling a long story and you want to be sure you understood. Let's practice it together. Repeat, could you explain that in more detail? And again. Could you explain that in more detail? You can combine this with our earlier phrases. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you explain that in more detail? Sometimes you also need to join a conversation that has already started. You don't want to interrupt rudely, so you can say, may I interrupt you for a moment? This gives you permission to speak, instead of just jumping in.
We'll say it slowly. Repeat, may I interrupt you for a moment? Once more. May I interrupt you for a moment? This phrase shows respect for the other person's time, and at the same time, it gives you a small, safe entrance into the conversation. Now, we can move into slightly more advanced territory, phrases that make you sound organized and professional when you talk about time, plans, or changes. These are especially useful at work or in study environments, but they also help in everyday life. The first one is, I'd prefer to meet in the morning. This is a polite way to express your preference without telling the other person what to do. You're sharing information about what works best for you. Repeat after me. I'd prefer to meet in the morning. Again, paying attention to the contraction, I'd prefer to meet in the morning. You can change the last part, in the afternoon, after lunch, or next week, but the structure stays the same.
Sometimes, plans change, and that's okay. What matters is how you communicate the change. A very useful phrase is, could we reschedule our appointment? Let's slow it down together. Repeat, could we reschedule our appointment? One more time, with more confidence. Could we reschedule our appointment? After this, you can suggest a new time, for tomorrow, for next Tuesday, for later this month. Being clear and polite reduces stress for everyone. Now, let's talk about apologies. In English, saying sorry is not only about guilt, it's often about respect. A gentle, formal way to apologize is, I apologize for the inconvenience. You might hear this in emails, at airports, or in customer service situations. Let's try it. Repeat, I apologize for the inconvenience. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience. If something went really wrong, or if you want to sound more personal, you can say, please accept my sincere apologies. This shows that you understand the impact on the other person.
We'll practice that one too. Repeat, please accept my sincere apologies. One more time, with a soft voice. Please accept my sincere apologies. You probably won't use these phrases every day, but when you need them, you will be very happy to have them ready. Let's switch to making requests at work or in school. Imagine you need a document and time is important. You can say, could you send me the report by the end of the day? This sentence is clear, polite, and includes a time limit. Repeat with me. Could you send me the report by the end of the day? If that feels long, you can practice it in pieces and then put it together again later.
Another beautiful phrase for asking for help is, would you mind helping me with this task? This shows respect for the other person's time and effort. It's softer than simply saying, help me with this. Let's say it together. Repeat, would you mind helping me with this task? Notice how your mouth moves with would you mind. This kind of muscle memory is what will make the phrase come out naturally later.
Communication is not only about asking, it's also about making other people feel seen. Compliments are a gentle way to do that, and they can make your relationships at work or in class much warmer. A simple sentence you can use is, you did a fantastic job. Maybe a colleague finishes a presentation, or a friend helps you with a difficult problem. You can look at them and say, you did a fantastic job. Repeat after me. You did a fantastic job. If fantastic feels too strong for you, you can replace it with great or really good, but keep the structure.
Another compliment that sounds sincere and thoughtful is, I admire your creativity. You might say this to someone who finds smart solutions, designs beautiful slides, or tells interesting stories. Let's practice it. Repeat, I admire your creativity. Once more, imagining a real person in your life. I admire your creativity. When you practice with a real face in mind, the phrase becomes emotional, not just mechanical.
Before we close, we'll look at 2 phrases for offering help, because communication is a two-way street. The first one is, can I assist you with anything? This can be used in a formal context, like at work, or in customer service, but also with friends if you want to sound supportive. Repeat with me. Can I assist you with anything? And again. Can I assist you with anything? This phrase shows that you are not only thinking about yourself, you are open to other people's needs.
A slightly more relaxed version is, let me know if you need any help. This sentence opens a door. It tells the other person that they can come to you later, even if they don't need anything right now. Let's say it together. Repeat, let me know if you need any help. One last time. Let me know if you need any help.
You've just walked through a lot of phrases, and maybe your brain feels full. That's completely normal. You don't have to memorize everything from today's episode. Instead, I invite you to choose just 3 phrases that felt especially useful or beautiful to you. Maybe, could you please repeat that? Or, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Or, you did a fantastic job. Right after this episode, write those 3 phrases down on a small piece of paper or in the notes on your phone. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also type them in the comments. Sharing them publicly is a gentle way to tell your brain, these ones are important. Please keep them.
And remember, you don't need an hour to make progress. Even 10 quiet minutes with these phrases can change how English feels in your mouth. You can play this episode while you walk, cook, or sit on the bus, and simply repeat 2 or 3 sentences that you like. Small, calm moments like that, repeated every day, are what slowly turn vocabulary into real, confident communication.
You're not competing with anyone here. You're simply building a small library of phrases inside you, one episode at a time, at your own pace.
Thank you for spending this time with us. If this episode made even one phrase feel easier in your mouth, that's already progress. If you'd like more calm practice like this, you can subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And if you want to take a tiny action right now, choose one phrase and whisper it to yourself as we end.
This was English Simplified, the podcast where fluency equals comfort, not speed. Take a deep breath, feel a little proud of the English you just practiced, and carry these phrases into your day.
Until next time, keep listening gently, speaking slowly, and trusting that every small sentence you practice is moving you forward.
Goodbye, everyone.